NomadNation, it's your boy Nomad. So today we are checking out this anime video, I guess you'd say, this anime video by on the channel It's Kevin, called The Fog Hill of the Five Elements is Straight Hands. So I was told there's like commentary over the video here, and it's a really good like anime fighting video and stuff like that. So we'll be the judges of that today. We'll see. We aren't huge anime fans, but if you guys are following the channel, you know I've been going through the Blue Lock Season 1 and then probably number 2 as well. You know, that one's about soccer. I like soccer. I played it for like 18 years straight. I love it. It's a great sport. And, very relatable to that one. But I enjoy that one. That was really the only anime that I really, to be honest, watch. So we're going to check this one out. Yeah. Quick shout out to the Nomad can't even speak. Quick shout out to the Nomad VIPs. Become a member today. Get this video before everybody else. Get exclusive members only videos like the Blue Lock series, like I said, and much, much more. Let's jump right into it. Let's see what's happening. Let's check this out. No idea how this video is going to go. So it's 26 minutes long. See what happens. Let's see what happens. If this video comes out and it's only like 5 minutes long, you know this was dog shit.
When y'all said this show got some crazy fights, y'all.
5 elements of Fog Hill. You won't be ready for this level of fight choreography and animation. Fog Hill, 5 elements. Bro, put Fog Hill, 5 elements. Homie, all videos about throwing hands, and you never covered Fog Hill, the 5 elements. Only like 6-8 episodes. Every episode is one long fight.
I wasn't lying. And listen, I'm not even exaggerating. This show might have the best fights in animation history, no glaze. But go ahead and grab your snacks. It's gonna be a longer one. Alright, so
it's gonna be a longer one. Can we watch this in like better quality? Holy shit, that was bad quality of that video there. That clip you used.
Like 10 seconds in and they already trying to box. This thing comes out the portal,
okay,
walks down to MC. He made sure he had enough aura to not do damage, but enough for everyone to notice his hair routine. Now I kid you not, the MC literally said, "I'm here to take your shit." See, now I'm confused. If you said something like, "I'm here to take back what's mine," that would have made more sense. What could you possibly want that requires summoning a demon just to rob him? Anyways, the MC
he's stealing.
I'm talking. He trying to put on for the Fire Nation. Ran off trying to gain some speed. Came back around and
fire style to play.
What flavor is this? Lemon pepper?
Blocked the hit, went for a tail whip, he barely dodged it. Bro turned into the Human Torch, but that's an easy triple parry. He said, "Man, if you don't sit your dumb ass down." But that's when homeboy clicked R1 and activated his special skill. Like, I know he's the main character, but the moment he pulled a Vegeta, the arm grab, I knew he wasn't winning. But he took what I said personally and just ran with it. Nigga done went Super Saiyan, reinforced his broken arm and went in for round 2. He had
Awaken to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Nah.
but the
A minute 20 into the video, and I'm already getting hit with ads? That is crazy, YouTube.
tree, grabbed it, tossed that hoe at mock speeds, but bro made light work of that shit and then clashed. At least that's what I thought was gonna happen. That MC power-up was a scam. It did not do what was advertised. He paid for Super Saiyan, but really got one for all. He was immediately getting punished. And then these random icebergs spawned in, but turns out it was someone else who pulled up to help. Then 2 more pulled up, so I'm thinking they gonna jump. But right as he broke out, another person pulled up. See, now this dude moving like Drake, he got the whole world against him. I'm thinking the jumping's finna be monumental. But then they let these 2 go back to running the ones. Fatal mistake, but I let it slide this one time. Then this man turned into a literal dragon. They clash energy, but then it fades to white. We come back and see dude laid out. Not only did he beat your ass, but now he got your homies. Yo, my question is, where's the other 3 people we just seen? They just sitting back watching bro get his ass beat? Aren't y'all on the same side? Cause Ice Dude finally steps in cause he sees his sister getting took. Then he shoots some ice beam, but this motherfucker
Broski. We got an epic battle happening right now.
Not only did he beat your ass, but now he got your homies. Yo, my question
got
is,
your
where's
homies,
the
broski.
other 3 people we just seen? They just sitting back watching bro get his ass beat? Aren't y'all on the same side? Cause Ice Dude finally steps in cause he sees his sister getting took. Then he shoots some ice beam, but this motherfucker one-hands that shit and then shoots back a damn Gallic gun. And before leaving, he was like, yo, Fireboy.
You did this to yourself. You opened the seal, now my son's missing. Bring back my son and I'll return your loved ones.
And we're just gonna skim over this real quick. Just know that this girl probably has some type of importance to the plot. She was doing an errand for her pops where she ran into these 3 people who would be more important later, but then she ended up getting lost, but that's when she ran into the MC, who happens to know exactly who she's looking for. Then she got whatever she needed and now they headed back to camp. But when they got there, the same 3 people from earlier pulled up and already caught 2 bodies and was trying to catch a 3rd.
Already.
But was he gonna
They already caught 2 bodies. Already caught 2 bodies up there.
Told that boy to square up. He was holding him back for a sec, but ended up getting a face full of boot. That boy dashed in, Unk blocked. He then flips the blade and caught him right on the shoulder. Now, I truly don't know what Unk was doing right here, but the end result was another boot to the face. But he kicked his own weapons back, and as the second one was coming through, Unk number 2 pulled up. Now, as you can see, dude is holding a staff. I have very mixed opinions on staff users, cause it's either you're very good or you're very ass. There's no in between. He leaps in closing the gap. He blocks the double hit and the overhead. Unk had to get a little saucy on him for a sec, but went for the stab. Shout out Sekiro, just Makiri countered his shit. And I guess Unk enchanted his staff mid-box, but look at the footwork. Yo, Unk, don't let this man moonwalk on you like that, bro. He stops the staff, but Unk uses that momentum against him and sliced his ass. Yo, Unk, I'm sorry for ever downing you. You're indeed a good staff user. So good, in fact, that these niggas trying to jump. They both ran in, threw the daggers as an easy block, but the speed blitz is just too strong. But he ain't going out like that. He's got to let him know who the best Unk is. Go ahead and get saucy on him, Unk.
Get saucy on him.
He did,
Get saucy
but
on
look,
him.
this may be one of the smartest staff users of all time. The second guy thought it was free east, but Unk pulls out a knife from inside the staff. Weave. Bro, that would have been a legendary play if this dude ain't have a titanium cranium. I don't care if Unk lost. He put the entire staff nation on his back. Then dude on the gate was like, yo, Unk, get out the way. And then immediately shot. Gave him no time to actually move. You hurt Unk more than the guy you was trying to shoot. And they end up deflecting it anyway. You just hold yourself. And I was low-key upset because I thought they was going to murk Unk. But the main character finally pulled up. And he definitely performed. Did some type of spin kick and broke one's neck while he was choking the other one out. Turns out they were birds this whole time, I guess. But what does that mean to him? Just another body needed to be caught. And from this point forward, I'm just going to call this man Zuko. Anyways, we all know the boss always waits in the back. And Zuko was itching for a real fight. They both dashed in. Bird predicts the fire, so he shoots up the bridge. Zuko jumps through the flames trying to hit him with a drop kick. Bird blocks it, but then he shoots up the water, using it as a distraction so he can hit him with a shockwave. And then he stares at the camera. He know that shit was cold.
He stared at the camera. Stared at the camera.
Minor,
Knew that shit was cold.
and I was really tired of getting blown up by.
But look at Zuko. Not a single scuff on the fit. The bird dashes in, block, double weave, devastating counter. That nigga looking the wrong way. Zuko hit him with a spin move, and look, he getting mad trying to crease the J's. Zuko lands on his feet, but that backdash vicious. Weaves like 30 attacks right here, but now they in the air. And look at the handle. Zuko got this man in a blender. His ankle's taking critical damage. He lands in the water. Bird comes through, but that's an easy block. Took his wings back, did a spin for no reason, then hit him with another shockwave. Your body skipping on water is crazy work. The bird spins back, locks eyes, and at first I thought he was piecing dude up, but this nigga's blocking and dodging everything. Then Zuko proceeds to send that man across the map, dives underwater to chase him down. He said the combo's not dropping. Uppercut him out of there, spinning right kick to the jaw, and comes back down with the open palm to the neck. Bird tries that shockwave shit again, but that ain't gonna work. Breaks through with another open palm straight to the jaw. Destroyed the stomach, broke the sternum, obliterated the neck, spun back on the stomach for the one time, comboed his shit crazy, then grabs the face and slammed him like 4 times before clocking his shit. But he's not done. He boosted himself forward and connected with a crazy punch. And look at the angle.
Buddy just pieced him up there.
That looked like a killing blow, but he somehow flew off. The mix was too strong, he couldn't handle it. And then it cuts to the village when the chief was talking about some. I know many of us are gravely injured, but we must fight. Quick, we shall kill that monster.
He's back. He's scared. They're all scared.
Can you repeat that one more time for me? Go ahead, say it. You said you're gonna kill who now?
He trying to act all hard like Zuko not finna spin the block. Foot on neck, can't breathe. He somehow shot another shockwave, but Zuko was on that. Then he got a lucky hit off because he couldn't handle the one-on. That shit was weak. But now's the time for the bird to transform. Anyone who looked into his open wings got turned into some kind of monster. Then he was getting high off their life force or some shit. I don't know. I just know Zuko has to heal himself while Birdman smokes on even more people. And he finally transformed and he's now some type of human-bird hybrid. And then he flies off to look for something, but Zuko finally goes Super Saiyan. And this dude really got a half shiesty just to show off the scar. He zooms off, catches up with him with the people's elbow to the spine. They land, dash off again, gonna try to hit him with the fire fist, but that's a dodge. Zuko backflips over the wing stab, and now we gonna get personal. He gonna move his hand out of the way and karate chop the other. Went for a mean elbow, but blocked with the wings. Zuko dodges the wings again, blocks the follow-up, blocks the overhead, goes for a ball shot, but it gets rejected.
Got the whistle like the referee, like.
Roundhouse, that's another block. Birdman weaves both kicks but wasn't ready for the next two. Birdman got a new skill unlocked though. Shooting projectiles, but they all getting blocked. That's a permanent dent in the stomach. He's now forever sponsored by his kneecap. But he ain't done though. You thought the Broly face grab was bad? Birdman is dragging this nigga across the long ass wall with his kneecap. This shit is ridiculous. Zuko gains his posture back. Birdman got another skill. This dude really be going into his skill tree mid-box and just unlock shit. Uses the force to pick him back up and ping-pong combo this shit. Then palm the right pec for the final hit and send him flying up the stairs. He flies into the air thinking it was over, but he was terribly mistaken. I guess he hit Super Saiyan 2, but the most disrespectful thing he's done was breaking this man's shiesty. Leaps into the air, grabs both arms, drags him in, kicked him into the wall, but he's not done. He parkours through the rubble, grabs a rock, charges that motherfucker up and slaps him. But Birdman has had enough. They was playing tag for a little second till he grabs his face and this time truly hit him with the Broly. Then tossed him to the other side, shoots projectiles before flying headfirst through the mountain. Birdman then creates a giant thing, I don't even know what to call that. And Zuko just
I don't even know what to call. I was gonna say wing. But
flies headfirst into that shit. Now's your chance, Gohan. Zuko was about to get bodied, but he remembered he's the main character. He rips through the beam.
We are not a traditional cafe. We're completely unconventional. And my Wix website really has to capture the same magic.
Flies in.
He remembers he's the main character. He's like, oh, sorry, hold on.
Connected with a punch straight to the heart and started comboing this man with his aura and finished it off with a spin kick to the dome. And as Birdman was on his last breath, he sneaks a piece of himself somewhere that's gonna come back later, I guess. But then the chief comes up talking about, so no, don't go in there. And obviously, if you came all this way just to say that, now we gonna have to go in there. So Zuko goes in and sees that the demon baby from the start was in there getting tortured. So he grabs the baby and goes off wherever. And now let's skim over this part real quick. 3 years ago, the village was in a plague, but the demon baby scale happened to fall into the water, and turns out it can heal any disease, which is the reason why.
Okay, I love like the Wii like menu thing. Oh man, it's playing.
They captured it. The Genu force also pulls up, who was obviously going to try and get the demon baby back, and that piece of wing Birdman snuck off was used to relay the whereabouts of the demon baby. So now these niggas are about to spin. So now we fast forward to one of the Genu members, who I'ma just call May, who was traveling with the girl from earlier, when all of a sudden they get ran up on. Shorty was trying to shoot, but her gun jammed. Luckily May came in and blocked the hit, sliced Eugene, Homeboy thought he did something with that dodge, but still got a Tim to the gut. Weave, backdash, stab the claw, fuck out the way. Stab the right titty, but the left titty ain't safe either. Stabbed him 2 more times, kicked him back, let him keep the knife. Threw the bow down, we getting personal. Kicked the knife through. This dumbass gonna hit the knife back, but all that did was give her a weapon again. Slides back, grabs the bow, pops him in the neck, and look at this form. Low to the ground, that kick finna be fully charged. Look at him, he don't even know what to do. He just gotta accept it. And while the bow was still on the neck, she loads that bitch and popped him point blank. Excellent performance out of you. But to no one's surprise, that was a little too easy for a debut match. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but this dude just wants straight smoke. Low-key, May might be one of my favorite characters because look, she throws the bow up before he attacks. Slip. Look at the pose. Just a dab of sauce and peep how the bow turns into a melee weapon. So he blocks the first hit, use the other hand, get off me. She blocks the thrust, then he blocks the stab with the fabrics, throw the fan over the shoulder, but May is 10 toes. He leaps up, kicks it back, she deflects it, but she ain't know it was a boomerang. Caught it and blocked both hits. Beef, deflects it and they clash. I thought we finally got a break, but nah, his fans has built-in kunai. But May couldn't care less about no fair one. She turned to old girl and was like, all right, let's jump him. Hits us with the unnecessary roll. Shot.
Let's get him. Bro, why does like the craziest shit happen? Craziest shit happen.
Times, but your power level ain't high enough. Then May slide cancels, shooting the bow with her foot, cause why not? He dodges it, but then immediately gets shot with a barrage of arrows. And I don't know why he's looking over there. Did you forget who the real threat is? Speed Blitz.
Speed Blitz.
Now that should have been a fatal blow, but I guess he bit it. But it turns out he's an electric type, and we know water and electricity don't mix. He flew down, got up close and personal, but that's when Zuko came through with a knuckle sandwich. He wasn't gonna let that slide though. He runs in, but look at the block. No stance, no nothing. One arm was all that was needed. He said, let me lock in though. Back off me. Slip. He airball, but it's cool. Block the hit. Karate chop the arm down. Spin move. Deflects the kunai with the fabrics. Yo, what are they wearing? Vibranium? Takes 2 steps back. Open palm the fan. Clash. Hits with the fan again, but this time opens it. The fan spin the block. Deflects that shit. Triple block. Tries to throw the fan away, but he catches it. Spins it around, but look how he weaves and tosses the fan at the same time. He knows how it works now though. He's not getting called lacking twice. A little triple block right here, but the 4th kick dude uses that as an opening to throw a breakdance kick. They both run in. Zuko dodges the slash, runs back up, dodges the fan, but popped him in the jaw at the same time. Then grabs the sleeve with the same leg and forces him to kiss the elbow. Hit him with the 8 trigram, 64 palms. And I know that fan was annoying. He may should have burned that shit. Then bro started talking about some, so you're a fire user.
They're offering how much chicken for free?
How much chicken for free?
Place an order with NutriFarms.
Don't you realize you're surrounded by water? He dashes in, but look at Zuko. Not a hint of fear in his face. Weak ass water tribe. A simple yell evaporated the water and cooked the other dude. And right when he was going to finish him, the writer said, you know what? He's a little too strong. They just patched his build mid-box. And dude took that opportunity real quick. He said if he going down, he ain't going down alone. So then he wakes up and realized he flew down here with May. But this show does not give us any breaks. They immediately get ran up on by another demon. But this one, for whatever reason, had a personal grudge against Zuko.
What's with the egg looking thing?
He leaps off, pulls out the sword, parry, weave, and who is this dude feeling like with that no-look block? You better not get washed acting like this, bro. Zuko blocks the overhead, whips over the slash, clash, and now they playing cat and mouse. Tries throwing a bunch of rocks at him, but that's not gonna work. Right as he destroys the boulder, dude comes from the top ropes, but look at the simple one-step dodge, bro. That shit was clean. But we playing dirty around here. He kicks rocks right in his face. Zuko dodged that bitch, kicks back up, slides under the blade, smacked the sword hard as shit right here. Clash. The second kick knocks the sword out of his hand, but he wasn't worried about grabbing the sword again. Instead, he backhands the shit. It comes back around just in time to block the hit. He then calls in assist, but Zuko blocks all of that. But then the demon uses the rest of the blast to boost the sword, but Zuko is simply just better. Somehow that didn't phase him at all, but no sword means you gotta eat this combo. Uppercut elbow to the jaw, barely blocked that hit, but look at her face.
Broski says somehow that didn't phase him at all, and it just went right like, somehow he just didn't get sliced at all. He's just able to just mid-combo that shit.
Second kick knocks the sword out of his hand, but he wasn't worried about grabbing the sword again. Instead, he backhands the shit. It comes back around just in time to block the hit. He then calls in assist, but Zuko blocks all of that. But then the demon uses the rest of the blast to boost the sword, but Zuko is simply just better. Somehow that didn't phase him at all, but no sword means you gotta eat this combo. Uppercut elbow to the jaw, barely blocked that hit, but look at her face. Zuko is locked in, ready to force feed this man a well-done elbow. Wow, this man's life is flashing before his eyes. Bro can smell every detail in that shirt, but Zuko is trying to end this with a level 3. And then he also gets hit with a nerf again. And this is when he remembers why this demon has a grudge against him. 10 years ago, Zuko whooped his ass already. Not only that, he was the one who murked his mans and then took his arm. Pure disrespect. And at this point, Zuko is nerfed crazy right now. His own body plotting on his downfall.
Just mid-nerf. That's
he was
crazy.
about to end it, but luckily May came through and almost blocked all the needles. One of them hit her and now she can't move. Once again, he was about to finish the job, but that's when Lil Bro pulled up, the green flame user. But then the water guy from earlier pulled up, making this a 2v2. Kinda. He enters the 8 gates with ease.
Still nerfed.
They both running in trying to jump this man, but he smacks the eel with a firebomb, instantly squares up with the other, easily blocking all them needles. Runs in, jumps over the sweep, grabs the eel, smacks him into his own teammate, dodges the needles, but at the same time dodges the eel. And do you see the form of this kick right here? He would have died if that shit connected. The eel grabbed him, but we playing Fruit Ninja out here. Then he gets snuck, but that's expected. He's OP. Grips the neck,
OP.
stomps him in his tracks, but the eel using an electric attack. I don't know, he must have thought he was the only one who can jump. He goes after Zuko, grabs with both legs, twisted him around and socked him. Pieced him up, but Zuko is still nerfed. He's on a cooldown. He was about to get smacked, but Lil Bro came through with another save.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
They clash elbows, block the kick, leaps over the sweep, and now he's blocking both the hits and the balls at the same time. They send each other back, sends the attack over, but he matches it with his own. He jumps through his own fire, popped him like 7 times with the flames right here, but he finally gets hit with like 10 needles. And I don't care, this dude is a cheater. May got hit with a singular needle and was put out of commission. This dude gets hit with like 10, then just used the cheat code on his arm and now he's perfectly fine. I better see his name in the next patch notes. Anyways, Demon shoots a supernova, but Lil Bro instantly matched it. And I know the demon was cooked because the attack itself was scared. He realized he wasn't going to win straight up, so he dispersed the ball and threw it straight at Lil Bro. But he said 8 trigrams palm rotation. He sent that big ass onion ring back at him and it was raps. That took a lot out of him, but the eel saw this as an opportunity. Banged him against the wall and shit. Did y'all see that? So he started electrocuting Lil Bro, but you know Zuko is still nerfed. But luckily Iceman came through and saved the day. I'ma just call him Jet from now on. He then grabs dude. He tries that explosion again, but Jet simply went Ultra Instinct and froze him. And now they show us what caused all this in the first place. Pretty much the water tribe picked
After all that fighting, after all that, all right, we'll show you what happened now. Like, what caused that?
Sister to do something called a descending god assignment, which is pretty much just fighting, and she has to go up against Zuko. They seemed pretty even at the start until Zuko lost control. Luckily, his mom was there to stop him, but the cost was high. They brought her to the elder, and they determined she doesn't have long to live anymore. But Zuko overheard them mention that the scales of a certain demon can possibly do something, which is why he was trying to rob that demon in the beginning. And now we fast forward to when they help May. She sees that Zuko is nerfed by a parasite, so she gives him some medicine to temporarily stop the debuffs. Fast forward again to this guy, and we just gonna skip over this first fight. It's really just him bullying some statues. But this is where things get interesting. Keep in mind that anything this man does is without his transformation. So the guy on the left, I'm gonna call him Dion, and the dude on the right, that's Choji. But looks like Dion is up first. Weave, block the hit, and you see
Looks
the
like he's
size
up
of his
first,
hand.
okay.
If a
He's up first.
hit
Okay.
connects, his head is off his shoulders. Crazy parry. Look at the stance. The foot in the air is insane. Look at the hops though. And they clashed a couple times right here, but he was not letting up. Smacked the sword out of his hand, but he kicks it back around, dances with it, then kicks it
crazy.
again.
Crazy.
Nah, he's enjoying this way too much. Anyways, Dion pulls back the sword, starts showing off. They clash a couple times, jumps over the blade, he catches it. Man, give me my shit back. Ducks the punch, blocks the follow-up,
Give my shit back.
slices the ankles. Choji spins back around, air ball. Leaps back in and he can't go fist for fist. Get your weight up. Choji goes back and is big on big violence. He ends the combo with a mean elbow and bro's like, oh, nice move. I'ma need that.
Guy gets fucked.
And I just want y'all to watch the family platter he served this dude on. Straight bullying. He leaps off the rock, damn near breaking his own arm. Nah. Matter of fact, patch this man first. What build is this? He should not be able to move the way that he's moving. What stats did he upgrade? Imagine Shaq having Kyrie handles. That shit is a folktale. It doesn't exist. Nerf this man now. So Choji ties him with some chains and instantly calls for backup. So Dion pulls up, activates some power, and that shit barely went through. I mean, he felt it, but now he just gonna activate more cheats. Just melted that man's weapon. Get off me. Move, garbage. Popped him in the jaw. Get your big ass over there. Oh yeah, he wants you first. Now they just dancing, but look at this dumbass smack his own mans. But we ain't done though. Oh no. This not even a face grab. The nigga grabs your whole torso. This don't even mean that you lost the fight. This means you lost at life. Nigga, you gotta restart. Anyways, he throws him at his own mans, comes back down with the most vicious leg drop, but he's not done. He freezes his arm with whatever that is. Choji gets drenched with a pound of lava, and look how far he was. This man was sniping them. He flies down, gave Choji a mouthful of dirt. Yeah, buddy, you not safe either. This man didn't even transform yet, and he put Major belt to ass. That's when Maida Go pulls up. I told y'all she was like that. Oh yeah, we jumping now though. Let the Fire Brothers handle the jumping. Y'all other niggas wasn't doing it correct. And y'all know the rules. We gotta sit back and let the OP nigga power up again. Bro turned into a demigod or some shit. Lil bro goes 8 gates, but Zuko is still nerfed. He can't go Super Saiyan. Hold this fireball. Pathetic. Kept a straight face, don't need to try. But he gonna apply that pressure. Now he somehow stops Big Man, kicks him back, he gonna tag Zuko in. Block, 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 weave. Don't touch me.
Weave.
He gonna throw the tape, and this
Okay.
nigga must know he being recorded. Any chance he get, he striking a pose. But you kinda lose the swag when you get clocked by the boulder. But look at the setup. The next time you think about duos, you think about these two. Shoots the blast. Big Man ate all of that though. Caught Lil Bro, hit him with a stage transition, and he's not letting up, hitting him with straight Super Broly combos. Zuko gonna tag himself.
Okay. Kia.
Back in, barely dodge a sword, slip, slide cancel, jump over the blade, rejects all this. And now we in the sky. Ends up kicking his jaw. He gonna use the tape, bring him down here, sends the crystals off. He gonna try to stop it though. Big Man gonna run through his own shit and pop him. Another stage transition, and now it's just straight bully timing.
Just
Hit him
hands,
so hard his
throwing
shirt
hands
popped
right
off.
there.
But Zuko said, bitch, stop stealing moves.
His shirt just
Cuts
pops
the
off.
blade off, stabbed the titties, but Big Man going double punch, left bro dazed. Then smacked him in the back of his head. But Lil Bro gonna come through. Can't let Big Bro get done like that. He's gonna parry both of them, jump off the one hand, block the fire, backstep the rocks. Parry, Zuko tries to sweep, Lil Bro gonna dodge. Lil Bro gonna block the 4-piece when Zuko comes through with the flank. Oh yeah, let's get personal. Clash, slip, reflect, spin move, clash again, took the ankles. Oh yeah, Lil Bro said don't think shit is sweet. He ain't know we chase down game, but look at this. Lil Bro gonna start an attack and Zuko gonna boost him over there. But he leaves the tape on his leg so he can slingshot over there. I didn't even catch that the first time. He gonna drag him back down and never mind. He took the show back. gonna stop them and throw them both back. I don't know, he must hate Lil Bro cause he trapped him and him only. Now he's just doing shit. Is this an ultimate? Zuko gonna come through though and slice all that up. He tried to send a bigger one and that gonna change some. But that was just a perfect opening for Big Man. He was trying to take them both out with that move right here. But here we go again. Bro was always getting nerfed. But he activates Super Saiyan real quick, breaks the crystals, and Lil Bro clocked him. But this nigga needs an immediate patch, nothing phases him. He gonna zoom back in with Mach speeds and rock Lil Bro. And I know that shit was bad too, cause they gave us 3 different angles. But now I understand why they were
They gave us 3 different angles.
for hitting Zuko with live patches. This dude is dead ass broken. I thought he hit Super Saiyan God, but then he went Super Saiyan Blue, but then he said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go UI. I guess he has a mod menu too because he forcefully unnerfed his build. And him breaking that just activated his domain expansion, Divine Blitz.
But he just got clapped.
Somehow Big Man is still kicking though, so he goes for another attack. Stops that shit completely, flew around and a simple wave of his arm broke everything. Big Man still trying though, but look at the way he blocking that shit. He seen that and said, hell nah. What do I even do? At this point, he just doing stuff. Eviscerated that man with purple and gold flames. And everybody got the exact same face I had. The fuck was that? But yeah, bro, hopefully we get another season. I can't name any other show that got better hands than this. Y'all just gonna have to keep putting me onto shows like this.
They threw some hands. They threw some hands. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. If you guys enjoyed this video, like the video. Might as well. You watched it this far. You might as well like the video. You might as well take the 2 seconds to like the video. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.